in the summer league, we've seen some players shine. We've seen some players maybe trying to shake off some rust, but we'll first focus on the shine. Paolo Banchero has been phenomenal. He's officially been shut down. He doesn't need to play anymore. And of course, Keegan Murray of the Sacramento Kings has been great as well.
Yeah, Keegan has looked so good. The thing that stood out, I mean, obviously his shooting, but the guy's rebounding the ball really well. He's super efficient, and that's been so fun to watch because Summer League ball, I kind of expected to see a ton of shot attempts for him, and he's hovered around, I believe, like 12, sometimes even less than that, attempts per game, and he shot the ball really well. He's even creating off the dribble. He's shown flashes that he's able to, like, put the ball on the floor and hit step backs, hit mid-range pull-ups after spinning off a defender that we didn't, honestly, as a Kings fan, I did not expect to see coming from Keegan. I was expecting to see a guy who's going to play all right defense, rebound the ball, and hit open threes, but he's showing like flashes of being much more than that and doing it at such an efficient clip. I'm really excited as a Kings fan. Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I feel like Keegan is just a solid player, and you could tell he just has high basketball IQ, which is definitely something that's needed for the Sacramento Kings. But I kind of want to talk a little bit more about Paolo Banchero. Like, he has really proven that he should have been the number one pick. And I love how Orlando, leading up to the draft, was like, basically didn't let any leaks out that they were going to take Paolo. He is playing like a man amongst boys out there. I'm not surprised Orlando decided to, sit him for the rest of Summer League because he just was kind of dominant. He's just, give me the ball, let me go to work, and I'm just going to score on you. I don't care who you are, which is like really cool to see that from a rookie. And I think the Magic have, their number one option now, which is a great place to start.
It is, and I think Paolo is a home run pick right off the bat. I love the idea of shutting him down. He did what we expected a number one pick to do in Summer League. He dominated, he played well. And also, you don't want your guy to get hurt. We saw E.J. Lindell go down for the Pelicans, and that's one of those things where in exhibition basketball, when you see a guy get hurt, especially a rookie, it almost kind of tears at you a tad. So Paolo, great. Keegan Murray, you can kind of see the highlights in the background as well. He has been phenomenal. I think for Kings fans, I know it's exhibition basketball, but there is a sigh of relief there as well because I know there was a lot of talk about Jaden Ivey, but I think Keegan Murray is the absolute right fit. And if you're a Kings fan, you've got to be happy.
Yeah, and to go off that, I mean, after draft night, I was one of the fans. I was not happy. I wanted Jaden Ivey. I wanted best player available. Keegan's play, and don't get me wrong, Jaden has looked really good in the time that he had. We all know he got hurt. But Keegan Murray does look like a guy who, number one, is going to fit. But, I mean, after seeing what he's done, given it's Summer League, we all understand that. Seeing what he's done, maybe he was the best player available at, a guy with big size, a lot of length, and for the offensive ability he has, he's going to be such a good fit with Fox, Sabonis, and now you have, Kevin Huerter, Malik Monk, a ton of shooters on that team. The roster for the first time in a long time makes sense.
I feel like the Kings are putting out actual NBA players this year, which like past years, your best player, way back when, Beno Udrih. Do you know who Beno Udrih is?
Beno Drano, Kings fans.
Yeah.
I
you probably don't know, but he was our best player at one point. And that team won like
Marcus Thornton.
Yep, there you go.
Bucket.
Yeah, John Salmons.
You know these guys, Scott?
No, none of them.
These are Kings legends, man.
But like honestly, Christian, this team is looking pretty fun to watch. I'm excited as a Kings fan to watch this team. It makes sense. Like the pick and roll between Fox and Sabonis is going to be really fun this year for a whole season. And to have guys like Keegan Murray in the corner, Kevin Huerter, Malik Monk slashing, this is going to be an interesting team. And you add Harrison Barnes in there if he's still on the roster. But yeah, it's interesting. A lot of fun.
I think it's a lot of fun, a fun future look at if you are a Kings fan, and a season to be excited for, which I think is great for any NBA franchise.
Hey, thanks for watching. Before you leave, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're the only NBA show focused on covering your favorite small market teams. Find us on all social media platforms at Small Ball Podcast.